Hey guys, I'm Allie from Alabama, and we're going to talk about scouting. The biggest thing after obtaining the land that you're going to hunt is putting your feet on it, walking it, getting a good idea what it looks like and what you're working with. For me, we mainly hunt whitetail down here in South Alabama, and this is the fun part. You get to put out cameras, look for tracks, look for trails. We have a lot of thickets down here, so you can always tell where the animals are moving through. It can look different in your area, so if you need any tips for specific species, just leave a comment below and we'd be glad to help you out. So 3 things that every animal needs are food, water, and cover. Food could look like, honeysuckles, acorns, persimmon trees, muscadine vines, at least down here in the south. That's what we're working with mostly. If you don't have any of those things, you can always do a food plot. That's an option. Water would definitely look like creeks, streams, ponds, things of that nature. And cover is just anywhere that an animal can bed and feel comfortable. For us, we've got a lot of briar thickets, really thick pine tree areas. So you definitely want to find those 3 big things when you are scouting. Okay, so once you've found those 3 big things, food, water, and cover, a good way to think about it is like you being in your house. For example, you're sleeping in bed at night, you get hungry, you get thirsty, you need that midnight snack, and you make your way through the hallway. That's the scary part where anything could happen to you, right? So think of that when it comes to animals. You want to be between their bedding area and their food or water source. That's when they're on the move, that's when they're vulnerable. So for us, that's typically where we like to put our stands or our equipment, whatever you might be hunting out of. So for us, we typically scout in the off season. Whitetail ends down here in February. So we'll go out, and in order to not risk pushing out a big buck or intruding on their bedding areas, we'll go after season ends and figure out what we're working with next year. Another big way to scout is to, which down here in the south it's a little bit harder, but is to look for sheds. So we'll kind of work through with our dog, with our daughter, and see what was in the area by looking for their sheds. Another good thing about scouting after season is in the cold winter months, everything dies down. There's no snakes out, so everything's pretty exposed. You can find rub lines fairly easy, literally just look through the pines, and you can see scrapes just walking down a trail. Plus, after rut, the deer are hitting the scrapes really, really hard. At least that's how it is down here. It can look different in your area, so if you have any other tips, feel free to leave them below.